Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm making another video today. Today is going to be my video about LGD. I know I've been very inconsistent with my videos, but I've actually gotten a lot of really good feedback, and I thank a lot of you guys for liking my videos or subscribing or whatever. I really want to get more consistent. I'm trying to make time. I'm trying to think of more topics because all I really talk about is SARMs. If you guys have anything you want me to talk about, SARMs, steroid nutrition, supplementation, preventative kind of things, whatever, just let me know. And if I feel like I have a good base of knowledge on it, then I'll talk about it. So LGD, it took me a while to make this video. I don't know why it took me so long. Let me adjust this. But so LGD, I'm not going to go into in depth on what it is. You guys probably know what it is if you're watching this video. If you're not, I mean, you probably typed it in your search bar. But so what can you expect from it? What dose did I use? And the benefits and side effects. So the dose I used was 5 milligrams just to see how it was for. I used that for about 3 weeks. Then I used 10 milligrams for 3 weeks, and it gives you a really full look without bloat. It really just fills you up. It's the strongest SARM I've used, other than S23, which I don't know if you'd consider a SARM, but um, it's very strong. Much stronger than Ostarine. Even 5 milligrams of LGD is probably like stronger than 25 milligrams of Ostarine. No joke. And I think it can be used for either bulking or cutting. Obviously, more ideally bulking, but I think a dose at like even 3 milligrams of it, or I don't know why someone would use 3 milligrams, but I think 3 milligrams could actually do a very good job at sparing muscle on a cut. And I've heard a lot of people talking about the bloat and things you get from LGD. I didn't notice that at all. I think if you're getting bloat from LGD, either your diet is really shitty or your LGD is not LGD. So um, those are the benefits I got from it. I think it's the only one other than S23, like I said, that's comparable to a weak SARM. I mean, a weak steroid. Like a Turinabol, a lot of people say it's like a weaker Turinabol. I can definitely see that. It's really strong for something that's technically over the counter. But for me personally, I went from about 160 to 171 in 6 weeks, and I stay fairly lean year round, so not much of it was fat at all. Um, you get crazy pumps, literally like crazy pumps, especially at 10 milligrams. I really noticed it. Now, side effects I did notice from it. I noticed that my blood pressure was higher. I even tracked my blood pressure after like the 4th week because I felt very weird. And my blood pressure was like 139 over maybe like 77, which is high for me. I'm usually around like 120 over 65 or something like that. So blood pressure definitely does raise, especially at the 10 milligram dose. That's when I really felt it and when I actually did decide to track it. And that's the only negative I can think about. I was really hungry too, so if you're cutting, you might want to think about that. But it made me much hungrier than any other SARM I've used before. Um, now, so PCT. LGD is known to be much more suppressive than S4, Ostarine, things like that. So do you need a PCT for it? I've made videos on PCT, and I think if you really want to be safe and use a SERM, you can use a SERM. Only SERM I'd really recommend is teremafine because it lacks side effects versus Novadex and Clomid. Clomid gives me literally the shittiest side effects. I would never touch it again. Novadex gives me, I mean, I've tried Novadex. I just felt off. I had brain fog, even at a low dose, so I wouldn't use it again. Teremafine, I didn't feel anything, recovered perfectly. I have another video on that you can watch and view if you want to know more about it. So if you really want to be safe, use teremafine or even like a over-the-counter test booster. See, now my thoughts on SARMs have changed. I don't think any SARM will shut you down, at least the 4 main SARMs. Like maybe something like S23. Yeah, I think that's more debatable because I don't even know if I consider it a SARM. But LGD, because the thing is they suppress LH and FSH, which are responsible for making testosterone, but they never ever shut it down. And I have never ever seen blood work to show that a SARM has shut somebody down. It will lower your test a lot. I didn't get blood work while using it, but there are many people who have shown their blood work from going from like 600 to 140 or 130 or whatever it is. And a lot of people don't notice their sex drive dropping either when using it. Well, that's because it lowers SHBG, therefore freeing up free test and it raises your estrogen too. So if that happens, you might want to have a on hand. I still stick by a as something someone should use if they have estrogen issues like rise up. Um, for some reason, it happened to me on Austrian, but not LGD. I don't know why, but I did not need to use a and I would recommend not using it unless you need to. But yeah, so that's really it. Like I said, I don't think you need really any um, anything to use after like a sermon or anything. Um, I've also, like I said, and the people I'm talking about that have been shown to be very suppressed, even those who did not use PCT, their testosterone always bounced back. Versus pro hormones and shit, I don't know if that's the case. I know a lot of people who claim they're still shut down from a pro hormone cycle like years ago. So those are my thoughts on LGD. This is a rather short video. I just don't really like long videos. There are people on YouTube who make videos for like 20 minutes and shit, and no one really wants to watch that. I just want to give a brief summary of it. I want you guys to get a good idea of what to expect from it and whatnot. But yeah, that's all I can think of. And also, I don't edit my videos, so if I get off topic or I sound kind of stupid, um, that's probably why. But thank you guys. If you guys liked the video, if you found any of it informative, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comment down below, or you can DM me on my Instagram, which I will put in the description below. But yeah, thank you for watching.